Central Arkansas Basketball Report. Sponsored by 1037 The Buzz, AT&T, All Clean Restoration Services, Crane Automotive, AT&T Real Yellow Pages, First Security Bank, Sonic Drive-In, JJ's Grill, Zaxby's, and the Log Cabin Democrat.
Welcome to the UCA Basketball Report. Steve Sullivan along with head coach Corliss Williamson. We're inside the Bear locker room, and unfortunately, the drought continues. And I know you hate losing, and you went to extreme measures. I was reading your Twitter report there, just seeking a win. Tell everybody what you did. Maybe not a smart move.
All right. Well, you know, we've lost our last two games, so I wanted to win at something. I went to the gym on Sunday and played pickup ball with some guys I used to play with all the time, and was able to win a couple of games, so I felt a little better and realized I still know how to win, so hopefully I can come back and help our team remember that we know how to win as well.
The big question, how'd you come out of it physically?
Oh, the next day I was sore. I'm still feeling it a little bit. You know, anytime you take time off from the court and you jump back out there, it's your body's not accustomed to it, and it's going to take a pounding, but it was fun.
Before we talk about the games last week, I want to talk about the show that was on ESPNU. Your old coach, Nolan Richardson, documented that run to the 1994 national championship and had to bring back great memories for you. And there's got to be some things in that special and that time that you can take and use with this team.
Oh, yes. I mean, when you look at that film, you'll see the family-type atmosphere we had, but you also see the commitment from each player, the commitment from the coaches to one another. I mean, just we had one goal in mind. We wanted to be the national champions. We wanted to play well. We wanted to play hard. And these are some of the things we're going to try to instill here at this university in our program and into these young men. One thing we're going to do is, as a team, we're going to get an opportunity to watch it before our next game. I want these guys to understand the background that I've come from, how I was brought up in college basketball, so they have a better understanding of what I expect.
There was a toughness on that team, too. You watched the way they played, starting with the point guard Corey Beck, Clint McDaniel. Even you were big nasty, and they're going to see in that tape. I don't think I would have wanted to be a high school player going up against you. I didn't realize you were that big in high school, but there was a toughness about that team.
Yes, we did have a toughness, not just physically but mentally. I mean, Coach prepared us that way. The practices were brutal. The preseason workouts were tough. We got after each other. You know, we were friends after practice. During practice, we were being competitive, and that in turn brought that toughness to our team and that confidence that we needed every night when we stepped on the court.
That special jar some things in you that maybe you had forgotten about?
Oh yeah. I mean, just looking back, I kind of, you know, forgot how Coach Richardson used to get in practice, how he was running up and down the court, how intense he was. You know, you look at all the games that I've played over my career, and you know, sometimes they were just a blur, but to actually see it again and get a feel for where we were, how we competed. I mean, it was just it was amazing to see it.
All right, we have to talk about those losses last week, and they were tough ones. When we return UCA Basketball Report, we'll look at another tough week for the Bears.
I'm Jay Meyers with Crane Buick GMC, the GM Giant right here in Conway. We're proud to support the UCA Bears. Come let us show you that we're the best place in the state of Arkansas to buy your next vehicle. Best selection, best service, and best prices. Come see our full-service dealership. Bring your UCA ticket stub and get an extra $500 off or 10% off any service visit. The GM Giant loves Conway and the UCA Bears. Crane Buick GMC, 1003 North Museum Road. Go Bears!
CraneTeam.com.
Hello?
Hello, Todd. Just calling to let you know I'm giving you the silent treatment.
So you're calling to tell me you're giving me the silent treatment?
Yeah.
Jen, this is like the 8th time you've called.
No, it's fine. My family has free unlimited mobile to any mobile minutes from AT&T, so I can call all I want.
I don't think you understand how the silent treatment works. Hello?
Buy unlimited messaging and get free unlimited calling to any U.S. mobile on any network. AT&T.
Welcome back to the UCA Basketball Report. Wednesday night, the Bears were at Texas State. This is a team like yours that has really struggled looking for a win, and you probably went into that game thinking a great opportunity for the Bears to pick up a road win, and all of a sudden, bang, you come out of the blocks and struggle. Yes,
I mean, we had a great practice, you know, the night before, a great shoot-around. Guys were really focused. Then we stepped on the court against Texas State. I mean, we're thinking, hey, this is an opportunity for us to get the season kind of turned around, stop this streak, and they jumped out on us from the time the ball was tipped up. I mean, you could tell that they kind of sensed the same thing. You know, they felt like this was a game that they could win, and they were going to take it to us, and it just kind of took us out of it mentally. I mean, we started this game off. I've never seen us start off that flat.
And we talked about, I talked with you actually on Saturday about that game. And you can almost compare it to the Arkansas game at Georgia. They were playing pretty good ball like you were playing. They go to Georgia, a team that has really struggled, and they just didn't look like they competed the whole game. And I guess as a coach, you never know when an effort like that is going to come, but in the long season, it's going to come somewhere.
Right. You know it's going to come, and you hopefully you get those type of games out of your system early. And for us, it couldn't have come at a worse time. I mean, you know, we're already losing, trying to get our guys' confidence back, and then to start that game off and let Texas take it to us like that early on. It was very disappointing. You know, we had some guys that played hard and played well. Jarvis Gardner had a good game for us there. He's really been rebounding the ball well, so I was very proud of his effort.
Boy, 15 rebounds.
You know, if we can get Jarvis to rebound like that consistently, that gives us a better opportunity, a better chance of winning games. He has the ability to rebound the ball. I mean, with his length and athleticism, you know, it's just a mindset. And if he puts his mind to it, he can be one of the better rebounding guys in our league.
Offensively, when you're not knocking down shots on the road, that can make for a long night.
It does. It makes for a long night when you can't make shots and then you're not getting stops on the other end. We felt that we could get to the offensive glass and rebound the ball against this team, but it seemed like they thought the same thing about us. They really crashed the offensive boards and beat us up pretty bad there and gave themselves opportunities, second and third opportunities to score the basketball, and you can't allow that on the road.
Was there a point in that game that you realized, boy, teams just not into it, not competing like they should be competing?
Yes, actually, you know, it was from the jump ball. I mean, you could tell our guys just, I don't know, we just were not into it. I mean, we shuffled the lineups, we tried to bring guys in to try to pick up the intensity, and just weren't able to do it. I mean, we cut the lead a few times, but, you know, the intensity just was not there.
Talk about being mentally strong in this conference. For people that don't know this conference, it's a difficult travel conference. There are no easy road games for UCA.
No, there's no easy road games. I mean, you're going to be on the bus for anywhere from 4 to 5 hours, sometimes 6, depending on the trip. And then also you got some places where you have to fly, and you know, you have to be prepared. Normally we'll practice at home before we leave. Unfortunately, we didn't have the time to do that, so we practiced when we got there that night. And I don't want to make excuses. I'm not going to say their legs were gone, but something was happening.
Are you still learning as far as you know, way to handle road trips as your second year as head coach at UCA? What's the best way? Maybe practice here, then travel, and where you've had the best success and what you've done? Oh yes, yeah. I mean, it's a learning process. I think you know, the day you stop learning as a coach, it might be time to retire, because the game is constantly evolving. And for us here, you know, in our second season, we are learning some new things every day, every game. So I look forward to seeing our program when we've kind of gotten this thing going the right way and we got it rolling. Free throws continue to be an issue, and Jordan Harks, if you look at his line, had a terrific game. If you just wipe out that 1 for 5 from the free throw line, 4 of 8 from the field, 5 rebounds. You know, he had 9 points, 2 assists, a steal. Yes,
you know, we definitely shot the ball poorly from the free throw line. I think we ended up shooting 42%, and that's not going to cut it on the road. You know, we had to shoot the ball better from the free throw line, and also, you know, with 18 turnovers on the road, which has been tough for us all year. That's a recipe for disaster.
A long season, you have a game like that. What's the next day like? Obviously, it's a long trip back. Is practice any different after a game like that? Do you challenge the guys, or?
Yeah, we constantly challenge our guys. You know, the thing that we're trying to let our guys know is no matter what the season is looking like, what our record is, whether we're winning or losing, we're going to coach them to the very end. You know, we're going to demand that we get better every day. And we're not going to come in just because we lost and just lay down and say the season's over. We want to practice and get better. We're trying to build a program. So we continue to pick up the intensity every day in practice.
I'm talking to a couple guys in the office. You still got a shot, but there's life, there's hope. You still got a shot at qualifying for the conference tournament.
We do. Well, I mean, we still have an opportunity if we can find a way to win some games to make it into the conference tournament. And that's the thing we're constantly driving home to our guys. You know, you have to still believe, you have to still compete, because you never know what can happen in our conference.
And I know Quentin Miles had to be disappointed. Coming off an injury, you never know how a player is going to react, and missed a few shots early, and it just kind of compounded and turned out to be a tough night for him.
Yes, Miles has struggled since coming back from his ankle injury. You know, some players, they respond differently, are able to bounce back, but, you know, we still got a lot of confidence and faith in Q, because we know the ability that he has and what he's done for us all season long. So we'll continue to push him in practice to get better, and I'm sure he'll come back and play a lot better next game.
Much better effort on Saturday. When we return on the UCA Basketball Report, we'll look for highlights from that game.
Welcome to Moe's and great eye-opening moments.
You guys are skins.
Need to regain your swagger? Our new taco stacks are filled with Moe's famous queso, 2 crispy corn tortillas, fresh veggies, shredded cheese, and all-natural cage-free chicken. Then folded and grilled crispy, making everyone feel tougher. Well, almost everyone. Moe's, feed the moment.